Hi guys, this is Starcraft and we continue with another Starcraft adventure. This is SCVN 2024 Spring Season Series B, and it's gonna be Group C and the last day of Group C, day number 2, and the last match, potentially the last set as well. Jas291 aka Jasper played against Gabeo. His name in translation to English is Fat Chicken. Very funny. And this map looks to me, I don't know what it is. It's possibly like Campanella, I don't know. We shall see. But Jas win the first game already. The second game, the two players gonna be looking forward to see who's gonna triumph. Now let me remind you that Jasper is 1 win and 1 losses. Gabeo is 2 wins and 0 losses. Okay, so on paper Jas is slightly better, but it, you know, I guess the skill difference kind of showed in the previous game as well. So it would be advice for Gabeo to try something crazy and try to drive out, you know, the uncertainty and try to seep chaos into his enemy's mind. But for the time being, we might see double gateway again. We've seen a lot of double gateway on these kinds of, you know, really like you know, Battle.net-ish kind of games. Yeah. For the time being, the players are going to be just scouting first. Looks like Jas is going to be going towards the okay, cross scouts, because we might see something in the center of the map, which is this is like Campanella, I think. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, looks like Gabeo is going to be scouting in counterclockwise direction, whereas Jas is going to be going for cross scout. Double gateway by both the players. So by now we must be so much aware of this build. I mean, it's just like not fun anymore. I actually don't like double gateway at all. What is he doing? Okay, whatever. Anyways, the probe is returning to scout, and both players are gonna start to make a couple of zealots soon. Alright, it's very late and I've been casting for several hours, so I'm very tired. If you want to buy me some Gatorade, you can do that using the link in the video description. If you're Vietnamese and you want to buy me coffee in a Vietnamese way, also leave me a comment. But anyways, we're gonna be having I guess Jasper arriving in his enemy's base. We have a Zealot blocking this small corridor. Is it gonna be successful? I think it is. I think it's successful. Anyways, the Zealot tried to come out, and this is a mistake, man. Why do you even bother? Why do you even bother coming out? I mean, scouting is so important. Yeah, but anyways, we're gonna be seeing just more Pylon coming down. I don't usually play Protons versus Protons this way, guys. I usually make Dragoons. I usually try to go up to Dragoon and then go 2-gate Dragoon versus even enemy going for double gateway Zealot only. I could still hold at some, you know, of course it depends on the micro. Also, the maps where you don't have a ramp like this is a little bit harder, I think. But yeah, I tend to don't do well with these kind of mass Zealot builds myself. But yeah, what do we have here? Okay, we have an idle probe not doing anything by Jas in the corner. 3 Zealots, not just 2 Zealots coming out from Gabeo. He's gonna try to penetrate and try to get a bit of information in here. We shall see. Another purpose is that while he attacks these Zealots, he's gonna be able to snipe out that probe, and he does snipe the probe from Jas, so that's a little bit unfortunate for Jas. And just non-stop Zealot from both of the players. Zealot gets through. Once Zealot gets trapped though, he's gonna run inside and try to buy some time, and he sees some information. He sees a lot of idle probes. That's interesting. He's gonna try to hide even further in the corner, and core is gonna be coming up. Probes to get put on gas, and Jas does exactly just that fast expansion by Gabeo this time. So reverse of roles. In the previous game it was Jas who expanded first. But now Gabeo is gonna be going for an expansion. What is this? Okay, okay, building a freaking battery? What? Huh, I guess because he feels that he's gonna be going up to Dragoons and he's gonna be temporarily weakened, but his enemy is gonna be going for Gateway and Forge. Very interesting turn of events. Anyways, the Zealot is not yet dead, and Probe's returning to mine. Very nice to Jas to check out his enemy's base, and he sees his enemy has gone for double cannon and a couple of Zealots in the front. Anyway, supply wise, Jas is up about 3 supply, but that's gonna be ending, you know, in a short while here once the probes get transferred towards the new base. And I feel, yeah, I think that Gabeo is very late to transfer his probe. He's gonna transfer now Just 4 probes actually need to transfer. I think about 5. Alright, just scouting and checking out the situation. Looks like now it's gonna be Justin to take his expansion, so he's gonna be having a bit of faster Dragoons here and rushing to Dark Templar. This is a build I really like to do, man, sometimes. Rushing to Dark Templar after you have taken your expansion. And I'm actually gonna go for double expand, actually. I'm gonna go for this build. I also need to build a forge. Oh, building a robo. Okay, you're going for Dark Templar drop. You're copying the style that the strategy that Lin has played very much successfully against so many players. Very hilarious stuff. But yeah. Alright, anyways, very fast forge upgrading for Gabeo. This is what we'd like to see. When you play PvT, upgrade is very important because we will have a lot of traditional battles. And in those battles, of course, upgrade matters the most. Anyways, Gabeo 45 supply, Jas 42. Small move out here by the Zelle archers to take the scouting probe away. And yeah, we're gonna be seeing a cannon in the front here for our friend. Alright, we have more gateway coming down for Gabeo. He started to upgrade his score, whereas his enemy is gonna be going for Shadow with Dark Templar. The moment the Templar Archive completes, he's gonna press S here and then K here to make 2 Dark Templar. He's gonna press another K. He's waiting for the money for it. And he's pressed it. That's right. Anyways, maybe Gabeo is gonna sense a little bit of a danger. He's wondering why his enemy is having very, very small ground forces in the front door. And if he's got some suspicion, he's gonna go for his own robo. Where's the robo? Okay, doesn't have a robo. He's going for mass gateway and he's hoping to go with, I don't know, possibly with Xenon with leg attack or something like that. Let me just clear this away for you. Yeah, he's upgrading. He's upgrading Zelle with leg. Cannons coming down in the main. The Shadow is not here. The Shadow is flying over. 2 Dark Templar and 2 Zealot. This might do a lot of damage against Gabeo. The game might end right here if he's not able to hold quadruple Dark Templar. No, not just double Dark Templar. The cannons, are they gonna be done? Almost done morphing. He's gonna land right now. The first cannon is done. Second cannon done. Zealot dropping. High Templar, no, not High Templar, Dark Templar dropping. One of the Zealot is not enough to take out that other cannon. He needs to pick up the Dark Templar and land it on that side, and he does. No, he's gonna fly to another area. What are you doing? You need to land right here. He's gonna try to unpower the pylon, which isn't a bad idea. But his enemy has got some counter Dark Templars, of course. In the front, there's a lot of cannons. He's making way too many cannons. He doesn't need any, these many cannons. You need to actually build just a pylon or a gateway here in the front, and that will suffice. But anyways, yeah, more cannons going in the back. Dark Templar take out this pylon that will unpower 3 gateway. He's gonna try to take out this Templar Archive. He finds the right target. We're gonna be having a counter attack and another base going up here for Gabeo while in waiting that, because his enemy is very, very short on troops here. So he takes the advantage to go for an expansion, and the Templar Archive is gonna get hurt bad. Cancel this cannon, you don't need it. Really, you don't really need a cannon, and the robo is very late and Templar Archive is gonna get destroyed. We have a okay, Dark Templar start to attack here. You dances back and forth. What are you doing? He's waiting and he's not able to complete the job. His Dark Templar is going to be waiting on the outside, and he's not going to be able to move in, and he's not even going to be able to take an expansion. We are not seeing any kind of replacement pylon on these buildings. Look, Gabeo is failing in terms of supply here. 60 compared to 75, and he's not making any use of his 700 minerals. Either go for an expansion or something like that, and or actually you need to. Can you go in here to actually mine some areas here? I'm not so sure. There might be a base in the back door here. That could be the case. But anyways, replacement pylon only now is being made. It's got 900 minerals in the back, and some of it is actually these kind of units getting stuck in here. More probes getting sniped. What? Observatory finally getting built here, and that was a lot of mining time lost by our friend. The good thing for him is that he's got his 2 Dark Templars out here, which is able to hold his enemy at base, and more cannons coming up. The strategy for Jas is also not good. What are you doing? You need to make mass army. Massive armies. Yeah, anyways, what's happening here? Another gateway is gonna get unpowered, but the observatory is completed. Ops gonna be coming out. We might have a nexus here because he's got 1,900 minerals in the bank. He's got so much money. A shadow comes here with a storm drop. I mean, probes already running, very, very fast running. And cannon is not a good place to put cannon. Don't put your cannon here, because then probes cannot move out later. These shadows are gonna fly in. We have some cannons. Oh my god, it's gonna do so much damage. So much damage. Probes are running already, storming everything. That storm isn't so good though, but still does a lot of damage. And now supply wise, Gabeo is down to just 62 supply. You need to make another. What are you doing? Why are you building gateways? The first thing you need to build is nexus. I mean, it's like both the players have just suddenly become noobs all of a sudden. I mean, this guy is making 5 cannons in the front instead of just spamming gateways and zealot. And this guy is making 2 pylon and then 2 gateways inside. You know, he's playing like he's playing against Zerg, man. Anyways, cannon here isn't so bad, but you're blocking your own base, man, dude. This cannon is not needed, and this is gonna try to go out there to set up an expansion. These gateways are not producing anything. You have 1,000 minerals in the bank. Produce stuff. And as I say that, he's gonna produce some stuff. And we have observer coming out already. So these two Dark Templars will have to run for their lives. Very, very good for him to split them out though, and just buying some time. But probes are not getting transferred to the new base. We have an observer that sees everything, so it's gonna be impossible for him to move out. And he's gonna have to sit inside his base. Does he have High Templar? Looks like he's gonna have to remake his Templar archive. A huge army comes forward. A lot of it is High Templars. You don't need High Templars here because the enemies doesn't have any more units. Just cannons. I mean, Dragoon is fine. Just Dragoons only. We're gonna be seeing some forces getting made here at some point, I think. Alright. You know, a staggering supply difference of about 40 to 50 between Jas and Gabeo. We're gonna be seeing a huge attack here. These Zealots are staying back just to buy some time. Dragoons coming out. Observer just checking out the situation. First, we're looking to storm something, but there is nothing to storm really. Just a bunch of cannons, and Zealots are hiding all the way back there, which is a very, very smart move. Alright, the Dark Templar might start to go towards the bottom left corner of the map, and he's able to cover this base. We need to have some cannons set up now. Just gateways only, no cannons. This game is just getting really, really ridiculous. Alright, we're going to be having just a lot of gateway producing a lot of forces, but the Dark Templar arrives now. And no cannon. What? I mean, what? Why do you play like you're playing against Tyrant? Okay, double Dark Templar comes out, but this Dark Templar is going to execute every single probes. Probes are running. They're running for their lives. God. So bad. This game is possibly one of the worst games this year. I think. If there's ever such a list. And making High Templars. Alright, Jas has got about 40 supply difference. He's decided not yet moving. He's gonna take an expansion here. He's gonna need to transfer probes though, which he's doing right now. And taking this base wouldn't be such a bad idea either. And the Nexus is gonna fall. No observers. No observers anywhere. Are you making observers? Why is this Dark Templar walking here? I mean, God, I'm just losing patience. I'm just losing a lot of patience. Alright, anyways, now it looks like this Dark Templar is going to execute every single pylon, and these High Templars will need to run for their lives. Observer finally arrives. That's good, but he's got nothing to build forces, and finally, yeah, this cannon we need to get destroyed because it was built in the wrong place. Observer sees the Dark Templar. It's nice. Okay, morphing into Archon is great. Dark Templar executing Dark Templars, which is nice. And for the time being, he's able to kind of save these groups of gateways, but that's it. He's making a lot of ground forces. Will he be able to bust out? Why is he building like just non-stop cannons? Looks like Jas gonna go out there and just clear out these clusters of forces before anything happens. He's got an observer that sees any kind of dark archons. He's gonna take his own nexus in the face of his enemy here. And the 4 o'clock position looks like a huge force not to move in, and that single archon is no match for his enemy. He's gonna be able to storm now. Storm! No storm. Alright, a small army start to move out our Zealot. Only though, storming the Zealot. Not so nice. The second storm could be a little bit better. So much energy. He does some storms. He does more storm, clearing out a lot of Archons. But now the reinforcement is really tough. These two Archons are kind of really beefy. Nice storm and morphing into Archon. That is going to be nice. Is Gabeo going to be able to break through his forces thinning out? Not enough forces to clear this. And we're going to be seeing GG soon, I think. The last of the Archon is going to be fallen soon. And with that, the hopes and dreams of Gabeo. And it looks to me like Jas is going to be coming out with 2-1 victory. And Gabeo also 2-1 victory. So which player is going to be ranked number 1 and which player is going to be ranked number 2? I shall tell you in just a second. But first, let's take a look at the results of this game here. We're going to be seeing another Nexus coming down for Jas. He's ahead by about 80 supply. Resounding lead by our Protoss, leader here. One of the very strong player of this group. Alright, we have just more forces coming out and clearing things. And that's it, the last of the gateway has fallen. And by the way, if Jas wins this game, he's 2 wins and 1 losses with a point difference of +3. Gabeo is 2 wins and 1 losses with a point difference of 1 only. So it's gonna be Jasper who gets a fast track to the winner bracket of the next round. And it's gonna be Gabeo and Kudi who's gonna have to fight for a ticket in the losers bracket. But the game is not yet over. Jas is gonna try to come in once again to destroy his enemies once and for all. He's transferring probe his enemies. Okay, he's gonna just destroying this X and waiting to bust out one last time. You can bust out. It might be able to do him some kind of valiant, valor at the last minute. Maybe, yeah, the X is destroyed. Go out there and bust out with everything you got. He's producing only Zealot and Templar. This is the right move to do. He start to, okay, looks like Jas is gonna come in. He's like, I'm not gonna be waiting for you, so I'm gonna destroy the cannons first. What is he doing? Gabeo needs to start to attack now. What is his APM being used for? I don't know. He's got a lot of APM, but he's okay. Finally, start to move out the rest of his forces. And the Dragoons are being very strong. +2 weapons, +2 armor. But the Archon's even stronger. +2 armors, +1 weapons. But just so many Dragoons. That is a nice storm though, to eat up some of the Dragoons, but not enough firepower. Yeah, this is gonna be the end of this game and the end of day 3. Thanks a lot for watching. If you like the cast, feel free to buy me a coffee or donate to the prize pool just by using the link in the description. Buy me a coffee first and then tell me how you want me to use that fund. And the SCVN community, thank you for your attention in watching this video. You can leave a comment, subscribe if you want, and just like the video, and see you in the next broadcast. The last of the High Templars is gonna die. He's gonna storm his enemy's own High Templars. 135 supply versus 62. Mine out in the main for Gabeo and almost mine out in the expansion. No more post mining. He's losing a lot of forces. He's still making forces out of the gateway, but it's not gonna be enough. His enemy's got so much army, and this is gonna be a very astounding victory for Jasper after that humiliating defeat with Lin. In the previous game, he's gonna try to destroy the last of the cannons, and he's just streaming forces in from all of the corners of the earth. Alright, looks like Gabeo doesn't even have minerals to produce any more forces. He's making a single Archon, which is nice, but it's not enough. He's gonna be able to storm one last time, one last heroic storm, but that's it, ladies and gentlemen. GG is gonna happen now. It's gonna happen soon, because otherwise this is a freaking disgrace to the StarCraft community. GG and save your face. Oh my god, another Nexus goes up in the 11 o'clock position, and the last battle is now. It surely cannot be more than this. There's no way the player is gonna be able to play more. I mean, dude, you have some honor. Don't disgrace yourself. Don't let him destroy every single building. Come on. It looks like everything is gonna start to move in, and Gabeo doesn't even have enough minerals to build anything. He still got 200 supply though. GG, and see you soon. Bye bye.